Hey y'all. How y'all doing? It's been a while, I know. Alright, enough of that nonsense. Hey guys, what's going on? You know, it's been a minute since I posted something. Anyways, so I've been meaning to post a video on my channel for the longest time now, and I've had a few ideas rattling around in my noggin of what I should post, and today I figured I would post one of my ideas. I figured that I would tell you all the story of how I met my idol, the one and only Marina and the Diamonds.
Prima donna girl.
Now known as Marina. You know, she dropped and the Diamonds from her name, and I haven't been the same since. Alrighty, so let's just dive right on into the story. Yeah. Alright, so this story takes place when I'm in 8th grade. So, little backstory. So this obsession with Marina started when I was in 7th grade. Back when I had a Tumblr account. I was obsessed with this woman. I knew every single lyric to every single one of her songs. I listened to her EP, Mermaid vs. Sailor, that came out before the Family Jewels. I was just so set on knowing everything about this woman. She literally was my idol. Like, I thought that she was a goddess walking among mortals. She could do no wrong. I was an absolute stan. She was an icon. She still is, but back then, she was an icon to me. So that obsession started in 7th grade, and one fateful day in the beginning of 8th grade, I was scrolling through social media and I saw that Marina had posted her tour dates and her locations. Marina was going on her Neon Nature Tour, baby! After having just released Fruit in April of 2015. So normally, I'm used to, because I live in Arizona, I'm used to music artists not ever coming to Arizona, or, you know, coming to Phoenix once in a blue moon, you know? So, when I was looking and I saw that she was coming to Phoenix, I thought, oh my god, she's going to be 2 hours away from where I live. This is the best thing to ever happen in humanity. I literally screamed at the top of my lungs when I found this out. And I rushed downstairs and I begged my mom to get these tickets. And I don't know what convinced her, but she was like, you know what, sure. You know, I hadn't been to a lot of concerts. I was 13 at the time. The only concert I had been to before that was Miranda Sings. Which just goes to show you what kind of middle schooler I was. And she was like, yeah, sure, why not? And I was like, yes! This is going to be the best day of my life. I am going to see my favorite person, my favorite artist in the entire world, perform on stage. We are going to be in the same vicinity in a matter of months. I was literally about to piss myself. So this was around the time when Marina was doing the fan sweepstakes. If you were a Mariner, you would know that during that time, she, instead of meeting all of her fans, she did a VIP sort of treatment where she was like, oh, post your fan art or whatever on Twitter and tell me why you should be part of the VIP package. And if you won, you, along with another guest, got to go and meet Marina before the show, and you had first dibs on the merch, and you automatically got escorted to the front row of the venue. And so I was like, okay, I have to enter this, like, obviously. And they would email you or notify you or on Twitter or something if you won. So I was like, all right, dope. I'm gonna, you know, enter this because I want to meet the love of my life. So I did, and seeing people post on Twitter, I was like, okay, well, I'm definitely not winning because these people had their walls covered in Marina merch and I had like a poster, you know? So I was like, okay, well, she's definitely gonna pick one of these mega fans, even though I thought I was the biggest fan at the time. So I didn't win, you know, whatever. I wasn't that hurt by it. I was still going to see her, so I was like, you know, still freaking pumped. So we drive up to the venue, and, you know, we're standing, and when we get there, it is pouring rain, which is rare for Arizona, and not even monsoon season, so we're like, ooh, yikes. And there's the line that's going down the block, like, people are standing in the pouring rain, and I'm like, you know, I'm not trying to stand in the rain right now. I'm really not in a mood to get wet at the moment. And so my mom was like, all right, let's stand underneath this like roof thing, because the venue had like a cover, like just an area where you could stand near the box office. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we go over there and we're standing and we're just, you know, waiting to see if we can get in line and not have to walk all the way down there to get a spot, you know? And so we're standing, just chilling there. And then what do we see? We see this girl with her friends, and they're giving her a bunch of shit to sign, and they're like, okay, make sure she signs this, like, make sure, you know, blah. And then the girl's like, okay. And me and my mom look at each other and we're like,
that's suspicious. That's weird.
But we're like, oh, okay, she must have won the VIP package, you know, good for her. But we noticed, we're like, oh, well, she has 2 friends there, and you're only allowed to take one other person with you to meet Marina. So we're like, oh, she must not have been able to choose between her 2 friends, you know, to go meet her. So we're like, oh, what a bummer, you know, at least she'll get to meet her, you know? So she walks over to where we're standing, and y'all, let me tell you, my mom is very much a chatty Cathy. She is the social butterfly. She is a chatster. She will just make conversation with anybody, you know? She's from the Midwest. It's a thing. So my mom starts talking up this girl, and she's like, oh, did you win the VIP package? And she's like, oh, yeah, I did. But I couldn't decide which one of my friends to take with me, you know, because you can only take one. And my mom was like, oh, that's a bummer. I could see the light bulb click on in her head. And she goes, can my daughter go with you? And then I'm literally like, Mom, what? Shut up! Why would you ask that? Because I'm very much a person who, like, doesn't like awkward situations like that. Like, I don't know, I just felt awkward about it. Like, just imagine, like, someone barging in to, like, your conversation and being like, can my daughter go with you to this? It's like, I just felt, I don't know, I just felt weird about it. You understand. But then, the girl, she goes, oh, I don't know, do you want to? And I was like, I was just like, yeah. I just didn't know how to react in that situation. I was like, uh-huh. And she was like, oh, okay, then let's go. Because they were going to start escorting the VIP people soon. And so I was like, okay. Little 8th grade me was just like, what the fuck? So the security people, they start escorting all the people who won and their guests up into, like, the upstairs area of the venue. And we're all waiting there, and I'm just like, oh my god, like, is this actually happening? Like, am I going to meet my all-time favorite artist? Like, this cannot be real. No, you pinch me. I'm dreaming this. I'm simply dreaming this. But no, it was real. Because then one of the security guards came up and was like,
alright guys, alright, so Marina's gonna be here any second now. First, I'm gonna give you all these little VIP stickers so everyone knows you're VIP. Alright, so couple ground rules. So you're allowed 1 picture with Marina. It can be a selfie, it can be a, you know, vertical, whatever. We don't care. And you're allowed to have her sign 1 thing. We want to keep this nice and quick, people.
and I was like, oh, I didn't bring anything for Marina to sign because I didn't think I would be, you know, meeting her and getting her autograph. So I was like, okay, there's a bit of a problem, but we'll get to that later. So then we're waiting a couple more minutes, and then the fateful moment. A security guard walks up with a woman, and that woman was revealed to be Marina Lamborghini Diamonds. She looked so stunning in person. I remember exactly what she was wearing. She was wearing a white t-shirt, and she was wearing these cool, glittery, teal sweatpants with these flip-flops, and her toes were perfectly manicured, and her fingers were perfectly manicured, and she walked up the stairs with the security guard, and she looked at us, she was like, and I was just like, take me away. Take me away. This is where I die. I was literally ready to shit myself everywhere. I was so nervous, but so excited. So she starts, you know, making her way around the room, having her moment with each person, taking her pictures, signing stuff. And what I loved is that she had unique interactions with every single person there. And she was just so genuine about everything. And the interaction she had with me, guys, I remember it to this day. So she finally gets over to me and the girl who was so nice enough to take me to meet Marina. She gets to us and she's like, oh, I love your sweater, because I was wearing, why did I sound Australian? She's Welsh. But I was wearing this sweater that was like gray and had roses on it, and I guess it was like sort of her style at the time. She was like, oh, I love this, you know? And she like hugged me, and guys, that was literally one of the best hugs I've ever had in my life. She's a back rubber when she hugs. She hugs? She's a back rubber when she hugs. And it just, I felt so safe. I was like, not a care in the world. Not a care in the motherfucking world. And I was just so anxious and just so like giddy about everything, and she definitely could tell, because when she was like, oh, do you have anything you want me to sign? I was like looking frantically, and I reached in my purse. I remember I brought a journal because I was very big into journaling, especially on road trips when there was nothing to do. And so I had a journal and I ripped out a page and I was like, can you sign this? And she was like, oh, of course. And I'm like, oh, I didn't bring anything like real for you to sign. I'm sorry. Like, I kept apologizing. And then she's like, oh, don't apologize. And she went up across the wall. She signed it. And she put a heart over the I. She asked me how to spell it. And I was like, it's A-L-L-I-E. She put a heart over the I. And she wrote lots of love. And then she put her signature. And then we took our picture, bitch!
This is how to be a heartbreaker.
It was literally so magical. I don't know how to describe it other than in ethereal, a magical experience. So yeah, that happened, and then after everyone had their moment with Marina, we all went downstairs, and she went that way, we went that way. We went immediately to the merch table, and, you know, we were picking out our stuff, and then we went to the front row before everyone else was let in, and we were just vibing, waiting for the show to start. And the show was unbelievable. I had the best time of my life. It was the most fun ever. If you knew anything about the Neon Nature Tour, then you know that it was like a full ass like arc, bitch. Like, the costume changes, the visuals like on the little backdrop, amazing show-stopping, iconic, never before seen, never been done before. shit on it, give birth to it.
Incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular, never the same, totally unique, completely not ever been done before, unafraid to reference or not reference, put it in a blender, shit on it, vomit on it, eat it, give birth to it.
But I'm so sad because the videos that I have of the concert are on my old iPhone 5C, which broke, so I can't get the videos back, and I'm so sad. But I do have some pictures that I will put up right now.
I know exactly what I want and who I want to be.
I also had another video of the concert that I posted on Vine, but again, I can't find that either because Vine isn't a thing anymore. So I don't know, I'm really sad that I don't have those videos still, but I do have the pictures and I do have the memories, and it was literally one of the best days of my life, and it's going on the 5-year anniversary this month, actually. So it's a day that I always hold very near and dear to my heart, and I will never forget it. So yeah, that was the story of the day that I met Marina, and it was a day that I will never forget. And to conclude, let me know what kinds of videos you guys want me to make, because I have just a couple more ideas of what I could make, but I don't know how fast that'll run out, you know? So I need to keep things fresh, and I want to start posting on here more, because I like editing videos and I like making videos because I don't know, I just like making them for my friends. It's fun. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to see, and have a fantabulous week, fantabulous day. Stay safe, make good choices, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye!